Hello students, I am teacher Manar. Welcome again to English classes. So today's lesson is about simple present tense rule. Okay. At the beginning, we will know what is simple present, the definition or the meaning of simple present. Simple present is used to talk about an action which happens on a regular basis. So when we want to talk about action that we are doing in a regular basis or regularly or every day or daily, we have to use a simple present rule. We use another use of the simple present rule is we use the present tense to talk about something that is true in the present, or in another way to talk about facts. Examples: number one, I am 19 years old. This is a fact. So my age is 19, for example. Or so I want to talk about my age, I have to use a simple present, because when we talk about facts we have to use a simple present. Number two, he lives in London. And number three, I am a student. Okay, another definition. What is simple present? Simple present tells something that happens again and again in the present. Routine. When we want to talk about daily routine or our routine, we have to use a simple present. For example, here as we see in this picture, we have a boy who plays a football, and this is the example. He talks about himself in this example: I play football every weekend. So here we use the every weekend. Here we use every. Okay, here we use every weekend to tell us that we do this action regularly, but every weekend. Okay, a simple present form. Now we will know what is the form of simple present, how we will consist the sentence that contains a simple present. We have two types of subjects. We have a singular form. Yes, here we have a singular form. Okay, we have a singular form here, and we have a plural form. Let's start with a singular form. Singular form, when we have a singular subject, for example, he or she. Here, he or she or it s is added to the verbs. For example, he talks, she laughs. He talks, she laughs. Here, because the subject is a singular subject, he in this phrase and she in this phrase, so we have to add s to the verb. The verb here is talk, and the verb here is laughs. Okay, let's go to the plural form. In the plural form, we have a plural subject: they, we, I, and you. No s here. We don't have to add s, or it is not correct to add s. So the verb here is infinitive verb. No s is added to the verbs. For example, they talk, we laugh. Here, because the subject is they, is a plural subject, so we use a verb or infinitive verb. They talk, we laugh. Okay. Active form, we have an active form and a passive form. In the active form, example, Mary washes the clothes every morning. Mary washes the clothes every morning. Here we have the subject and the doer of the action, and we have it is also it is a singular subject, Mary, or she washes the clothes every day, and the verb wash, and we have to add es to the verb here because the subject is a singular subject. And we have a passive form. For example, the clothes are washed by Mary every morning. This is the passive, and we will learn more in next classes about the passive. Okay. A simple present form. What is the form again of simple present? Here we have many boxes and we will explain them. Okay. Here we have this box contain I, you, we, they. These are plural subjects, and we have the verb work, and we have here the verb work. Sorry. Okay. And we have here the verb work. In the second box we have a she, he, it, and the verb works. Here we have a note. We have a note, and this is a note. Says that. Okay, and this is the note. Says that here that she, he, it, add s to the verb work. We have to add s to the verb, and this is the verb. Okay, the second boxes are you, we, they, and we have a teach, the verb teach, and she, he, it teaches. Here we add, or we have a es at the end of the verb teach, because it is a singular subject. And this is to tell you that there are verbs ending in sh, ch, ss, o, or x. For example, teach, wash, watch, go. Add es to the verb after she, he, it. So here, when we have a verbs which are end with sh, ch, ss, o, or x, we have to add es at the end of the verb. Another group here, the third group, I, you, we, they, with a carry, she, he, it. Carry becomes, carries ies here, because we have the last letter is y, the last letter here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here the last letter is y, carry. So because the last letter is y, it is a rule that's to cross, or to omit, or to delete the y letter and to put I, E, S. And here we have a note, verbs ending in consonant plus y. Example, carry, study, cry. Change y to I and add es after she, he, it. Okay? Okay, the question in present simple, we have to start with does. With does in a singular subject. For example, does, the first example, does she read every day? But we have to pay attention that when we use a does in the present simple in a question with a singular subject, we have to use the infinitive verb. The infinitive verb. Does she read every day? Number 2, does he play every day? Number 3, does it rain always? Okay, with a plural subject, we have to use do. Do they read every day? Do you play every day? And we have to answer them with yes or no. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Or yes, they do. Or no, they don't. Okay. Formation of simple present tense. Let's now to know how to make affirmative form, interrogative, and a negative form. Affirmative, it is the normal sentence. A normal sentence in present simple. I think, you think. I think, you think. He, she, it thinks, and we think. Interrogative, it is questions. Interrogative, it is a questions. Question, do I think? Do you think? Does he or she or it think? Do we think? And the negative, when we want to negate something, or when we want to say that we don't, or we are not doing something, or we don't do this thing. Here, I don't think, you don't think, she or he or it doesn't think, because a plural take do and a singular take a does, and we don't think. Okay, we add doesn't to the verb is he or she or it, singular subject. She goes to school every day. The first example, She goes to school every day. For example, the question will be negate the sentence. We have to negate the sentence in this way. For example, become she doesn't go to school every day. So we notice here that we use after the subject doesn't to negate the sentence, and we have to use the infinitive form of the verb. Goes become a go. So she doesn't go to school every day. She doesn't play this game every day. We add don't to the verb we, they, I plural. In case we have a plural subject like they, we, I, and you, we have to use a don't. For example, they don't play every day. We don't read always. I don't visit my brother every week. Okay, let's move on to another slide. Use of simple present. When do we use the simple present? We said at the beginning of the class that we use a simple present to talk about irregular actions or actions that we are do regularly, or to talk about routines, or to talk about facts. Another use, we use a simple present. The simple present is used to give your opinion. Your opinion. For example, I like ice cream. I don't like spicy food. Here, look at the form of the sentence. We start with the subject, I, and the verb, like the verb, infinitive verb, because the subject is I, plural subject, and with the object ice cream, the another sentence. Here we have a negative sentence. I don't like spicy food. I, the subject, don't like and spicy food. The another use is to talk about schedules. Schedules your routine, that things you are doing every day or daily, or you do every day. Start, begin, arrive, leave, finish, open. These actions that we do regularly. Okay. For example, the library opens at 8. Always, every day, daily. The library opens at 8. This is a schedule. It doesn't open at 7. Here we have a affirmative sentence, and on the other side we have a negative sentence. Okay, and to talk about daily habits, routine actions, Sarah eats a cheese for breakfast every day. She doesn't eat cereal. Okay, here we have a keywords of the present simple. We have to pay attention and memorize them. What are the keywords of the present simple? Okay, let me show them here. Here we have often, and we have always, sometimes, usually, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, every day, every month, every week, every year, and every Monday, once, twice, once a week, or twice a week, 3 times a week, a day, a year. And the another use of present simple is to give facts. The earth circles the sun and the moon doesn't circle the sun. Okay, this is a paragraph. I'll send it to the group to read it, and we have another examples. Also, we have after that a worksheet that contains questions. I'll send them to the group to answer them. This is the worksheet. Okay, this is the end of the class. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.